Hi, thanks for checking out the video. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed the content, please hit like, share, and subscribe.
Hello friends and students, let's study the song. Okay, I have transcribed this piece in the meter of 12/8 in the key of F minor. Let's start by discussing the meter. First, I want to just demonstrate counting in this simple way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you can imagine that you're counting to 4, but each beat is broken into 3 individual units, divisions you might say, and then you have a result of 12, because if there are 4 main beats broken into 3 parts each, then you would have 4 times 3 equals 12, 12/8 meter. So demonstrating to count in this way, we have 1 ta-ta, 2 ta-ta, 3 ta-ta, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, or you could count to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Okay, I prefer to count to 4 and just place the divisions within my counting. I'm recognizing that there's 3 divisions on each beat. So 1 ta-ta, 2 ta-ta, 3, 4 ta-ta. You can place your divisions in that way. All right, so having said that, that's dealing with the meter there for us. Now let's deal with the scale or the key. Well, as I said, we're in the key of F minor, but in the passage that we are going to play of the male singer, it only uses the F minor pentatonic scale. So we as guitarists are all familiar with this scale. Now in the song we are studying today, we're going to only use a limited range of the scale. It's to begin with the F on the 4th string at fret number 3 and play up the scale to the F. Now instead of playing the final F, which would be very familiar, right? Or 1 octave, oops, going past it. F minor pentatonic scale, but let's put the final note F on the 2nd string at fret number 6. It'll help us to express the style of the singer, get a little bit more of some nice legatos and slides and hammers effect to imitate the singer. Alright, so there we have the scale, which is just a range of what the 1 octave within the F minor pentatonic scale. Okay, so let's begin with this melody. So if we are counting to 12, you would start on beat 10. 11. But let's count the other way, just counting to 4, which means you would start after beat 4, sort of like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully you notice I start after beat 4. Okay, so the first note is C. That's fret number 1 on the 2nd string. Now staying on the 2nd string, we're going to play E flat, which is fret number 4. Now, that's the pickup notes. Now we're arriving at beat 1. On beat 1, we're going to play that F note again, play the E flat, fret number 4, and slide it up to fret number 6, F. So there we have the first lyrical statement. Okay. Now, I'm going to play the F note again, or fret number 6 on string 2, but I've switched to the 3rd finger at this moment. Okay, so you notice I'm playing the same note that we played F, but I'm now switching to my 3rd finger. And I'm going to play the F and pull it off to the E flat, or play number 6 on string 2 and pull it off to fret number 4 on string 2. Next is to move down to fret 1. That whole operation was performed on string 2. So here we have the main lyrical statement, the name of the song. Right? So we will review this starting after beat 4. 1 ta ta, 2 ta ta, 3 ta ta, 4 ta ta, 1 2 3 4. Okay. Now we're moving with these next two notes we will call the pickup to measure 2. So that's first finger on the second string at the first fret, letter C, moving to third finger on the third string at the third fret, letter B flat. Okay, as I said, these are like the pickup notes leading into measure 2. Now this measure 2, let's say the whole phrase that we are trying to learn is 8 measures, and if measure 1 is consistently the same, measure 2 has 2 variations, and so in a way we can learn this, we can think of this whole thing as being just 2 measures long, and we have to memorize a small variation for measure 2. Okay, so here's the first iteration of measure 2. Okay, so that was to begin on the third string with the third finger at the third fret, B flat, move to the second string at the first fret, letter C, go back to the third string at the third fret, letter B flat, play that B flat. Now you have to play it again. After that, I've noted on the second playing there, a pull off from the B flat to the A flat, or in other words, on string number 3, a pull off from number 3 to fret number 1. Okay, we're almost there. Now you're going to play that number 1 again 2 more times. One more note is the conclusive note on string number 4 at fret 3. So here we have the 2 measure phrase we have learned. We still have to learn a variation for measure 2, but let's take the first part of this phrase and play it a couple times in a row. Notice there's a pickup that begins after beat 4. 1 2 3 4. 1. Oops, excuse me, let me do it again. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Okay, that's the first statement. Now we also have learned the second half of that phrase, which also begins with a pickup after beat 4. So let me play that material, then we'll put it together. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Okay, so now let's put those together. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Okay, so now, as I said, we're going to play 8 measures. We just demonstrated 2, but these 8 measures are virtually the same thing over and over if we just learn a variation for measure 2. So now I want to learn the variation for measure 2. So the pickup was the same, will be the same. Now the notes following that are going to be A flat, B flat, C. After that is going to be the same, which was B flat pulling off to A flat, play the A flat 2 more times, and then the F. So what we have is 2 different ways of playing measure 2. Let me do the new one more time as a demonstration. 1 2 3 4. Okay, so let's analyze it just a little bit more and then we'll put the whole thing together. We have measure 1 and 2, which both have a structure of beginning after beat 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. The measure 1 is always the same. Now, that was variation. Variation in measure 2. Back to measure 1. That's the original. And then the variation to measure 2. Okay, so that's pretty clear structure. You use measure 2 in the first statement. You use the variation in the second statement. You use measure 2 in the third statement, and then you use the variation in the fourth statement, and then you have 8 measures. Okay, so let's do a quick review. We're in the meter of 12/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I prefer simple counting to 4 method, which you still have to account for the subdivisions. 1 ta ta, 2 ta ta, 3 ta ta, 4. Okay, we are in the key of F minor, using a simple pentatonic scale, a range of 1 octave. Okay, we have learned an 8-measure phrase, which consists of a 2-measure phrase played 4 times. All right, so you have the 2-measure phrase, which is measure 1 is pretty much always the same. Measure 2 has 2 different variations, or 2 different iterations, you might say. That's the first one, and the second one, yeah, very negligible difference, you might say. Hard to tell the difference, especially at full speed. All right, but that's how we will learn it. So now with these items, you will have the tools to study well and have fun.